Hello there, internet friend. Welcome back to my Moonbreaker run, but sadly, I have some bad news. The developers of Moonbreaker decided to go ahead and do a 1.1 release, which is all well and good, but unfortunately, something in there forced a reset of any boss run anybody had saved. Maybe they didn't think that people took forever to do boss runs the way that I do, but I like to take my time and track stats and all sorts of nerdy stuff, so that's on me. So while this will be Moon 5 of my first run, this will also be the last moon of this run, and this run will come to an end after this episode. It sucks. I was just hitting my stride. I was starting to be convinced that I might just get the win on my very first run, like a real-life adult streamer. But no use crying over spilled milk. Whatever. Have a look at the episode for some really solid Moonbreaker gameplay. I really got the hang of it this round. Crushed this boss, Preta. It wasn't even close, never stood a chance. If you like what you see, let me know. I'll likely be starting over with run number 2 for next week, but I am a little disheartened, so some support would go a long way. Either way, enjoy the show. Alright gang, let's get started on boss run number 5. I'm going to start this one off and try to do the commentary live instead of after the fact, so we'll see how that turns out comparatively. Leave me a comment if you think this is better, and if you like the post version commentary better because it has less ums and less downtime, then let me know about that. But this will really cut down on my editing time, so I'd like for this to work out well. Preta is who we're going up against. I am sufficiently nervous. Yes, I do not know if I can beat this one, so
I seek only
seems
justice.
like Preta is a bit of a melee opponent. I wish I could check that before now, but okay, let's see what we get for assists and relics and new units. So, assists. Common assist, orbital strike at the start of your next turn, deal 3 damage to all units in the area. That's really good. I like that. Corrosive particles, the next time damage is dealt to a unit in this area, add 1 to it. That's not that great. Okay, so we're gonna do away with one of these. I've never used Stim Burst effectively. Bridge Crew I think I don't want to do because I don't like the idea of changing out my crew for somebody that I don't know who it is, so we'll go with those. Okay. Relics. Now I love my relics. This one's really nice. This one's good. So let's see what we get. Enhanced Scope, Rare Relic, Allied Ranged Crew gain 30% accuracy. Oh man, we are really turning into a ranged focused team. So ranged and defense feels like a really good mix for us. And Glowing Armlet, your captain has a new ability, Refresh Abilities. Oh wow, so we can just be like handing out Shield of Faiths like candy. Okay, so let's get rid of this one and get the ranged crew attack. Oh, and then maybe we remove the push? I think that might be good. And so we are highly ranged and we can do a lot of shielding, and that looks really good. So let's see what new units we can choose from. Nuisance. Small ranged, airborne, annoying zap. When it hits and deals damage, target gains electrified for a turn. I don't know what electrified is, so that could be interesting. It only costs 2, which is cool. Tiniza, we've seen before. Awesome attack strength, but very low health. Whenever Tiniza destroys a unit, refresh its move and attack, so it gets to move again if that's the case. Deadeye. Oh, okay. This one I'm almost sure I want. Deadeye on this team. Give ranged ally 30% accuracy for 2 turns. Okay, so we definitely want Deadeye. We want to keep Maximus. I think we're going to let go of Toxoid for now, because I don't think I'm going to be getting up close, so we'll definitely put Deadeye there. Antios is a little bit hurt, so that would be really getting us pretty small. Fixer, Ready Wrangler Mob, Broken Vengeance, Snarling. So Snarling versus Nuisance. I want to immobilize for sure. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this crew. And we're going to be very ranged. The choice is maybe I should get rid of one of these big melees in exchange for another ranged. Now, this guy can hit for 4 on a turn. This guy can hit for 3 on a turn. Ready, Wrangler Maz. Oh, cool. Okay.
Your turn.
Okay, we got some health drop down here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we want to... I think we'll want to head north. And who can we deploy this turn? Ooh, 2 different people. Oh, and this is going to be good. Okay, where can we get... Maybe if we can get to here-ish...
We must do
If we can get
this.
to there, then we can deploy a Deadeye somewhere up here. And that could get Deadeye the chance to plus itself for 30% more accuracy and get a hit off right on the very first turn. So let's try it. So we're going to move over here.
Searching.
We've got this refresh abilities. Okay. Then we're going to drop Deadeye. Somewhere I hope we'll have just enough space to be able to get a shot off.
Eyes open, tails behaving.
Oh, it doesn't get to shoot on its first turn. That sucks. I don't know why that's the case versus not, but I'll definitely do that for itself. Awesome accuracy. And we are going to Shield of
I
Hope
am in control.
you.
Defense first.
Then we will refresh our abilities. And we will Shield of Hope again on you, because you're the new guy. Now 2 Shields of Hope. And increased accuracy. And increased accuracy from enhanced scope. So I feel like we're going to hit everything. And we'll just hope that Prada doesn't like kill you in the first turn, I guess.
Opponent's turn.
Oh, she's moving the other direction.
Do not flee.
Who's this? Titonia.
Beautiful
Okay,
day for
that's...
a
Oh, you get to deploy 2 on 1 turn? And attack on the first turn? Oh,
Your
that's
turn.
what we're doing? And you get a gain max health? Oh, I'm going to get that for at least one of my units. Okay, so let's see what we already have available for...
Beats being in a lab, huh?
So we can go straight after Titonia and mess her up a little bit. We don't have the knockback anymore, so we took that off in exchange for the refresh action. So, like the 91 there. So what I want to be doing
I forget nothing.
is kind of splitting up. How much do we have this turn? 3. So we can get Broken Vengeance out. With the right location, we could put some real damage on Titonia. And not be too close together. Oops. So we will... If we... I wonder if I can... Okay, let's see if we can hit for 91 on Titonia. I'm mostly nervous about her. That's awesome.
So unrefined.
Then we will deploy Broken Vengeance somewhere where he can get a really good hit on Titonia. Check all the different spots. We can move first. We don't want to be too close together, though.
We must do this.
I move over here. I think I can get Broken Vengeance a better shot.
Clear.
Not enough better. So it's annoying, but we'll take the 82. No, first we'll
Who's
release
next?
Ozo's on him.
Clear mind.
It's 100%
steady
shot. Then we will Shield of Hope him.
We will hold
We'll
them
refresh your
off.
abilities. And we will Shield of Hope you again. And
Stay
then we'll
guarded,
move way over
always.
here. And that will have been a successful move as long as Titonia can't hit both of these, which I think maybe she can. That kind of sucks, but
Opponent's turn.
so first Snailing's going to move forward. Titonia's going to move into a more advantageous position for herself. This guy's hanging out in the back.
Cowering criminals.
Oh, I love that. It didn't even hit. Okay, that's awesome. What are you
Don't worry
doing?
about me.
Dropping into a spot where you're...
Your turn.
Okay. This doesn't suck.
Want
We've been
some
immobilized by the
talus fruit?
Snareling, but we can hit almost for sure. Do we have increased accuracy from its scope, but not from... So if we increase the accuracy on this turn, on Deadeye, we'll be able to take out Titonia. That's one down. Out of the 7. Rivals in clear line of sight of Melina have minus 40% accuracy. Fire cell, when unit destroys a rival crew, it gains a single-use grenade, flamethrower, or mine. Yikes. But let's get rid of Titonia.
Gang's all here.
So we're going to increase accuracy on Self. Hit for 89. Got a rally onto Deadeye there, I think. And we can hit this one, get things started. The Snareling is less concerning. And then we'll move over here. And then we're gonna add a new buddy. And I'm not sure which. Let's see, so we'll add Maximus because he's the right expensiveness. He can kind of hang out in the hard to see area back here and hit for 2.
Best in the reaches.
Love his laughter. Pretty cool. Okay. And then we can move him actually even into a more advantageous position back here.
Battle! A steamy ballet!
And now we can Shield of Hope. Let's see who's got the least hope. Okay, 0 and 4. Okay, so we'll Shield of Hope you.
Use this wisely.
And then we will refresh abilities. And then Shield of Hope you again.
We will hold them off.
So now you have 2. You have 4 hopeful. You have 3 hopeful. You don't have any hopeful, but you're behind some stuff. And we're out of stuff. And what else could we do? I think that'll do for right now. The starting your turn deal 3 damage to all units in area. I could do that here, but we can just wait till that they add another unit at least. Okay.
Opponent's turn.
So Snareling moves over here, gets up close. See, I like that. They're getting kind of close together. I don't know why they're trying to get close to us with their ranged bad guys, but that's okay. That sucks a lot. I don't get it. Why are this possible? Why is all that possible? That all went extremely fast. Jeez Louise. What is this? Add Potty to the roster. Potty? Add Whispers to your roster. I think we might be losing Maximus this turn. First things first.
Who's next?
End Detonia.
I hate this moon.
Yeah, me too, bud. Holy smokes. Oh wait, what's gonna happen there? So... Okay, so we could... It's funny, because if we attack it, then it'll attack us back, and then we'll attack it again, but it'll hit for a lot. We should move. Should move back here. Ranged attack this dude. For 1. Then we can move in and
Oh, I forgot my lucky cravat.
I can hit it for 82. I could hit this for 73. And hit this for 100%. Okay, so we'll hit this for 100% for 2.
Yep.
And then move. Oh, we're immobilized. And we could move Antaktia in. We could also move it right here. Hit for 5. I think we're better off moving Exterior down there.
We must do this.
To right here.
I move through the turmoil.
Melee this bro. Sword of Justice. That causes everything to refresh on me. I'm gonna have to let you... No, I'm gonna have to pull you back, bud. So we'll Shield of Hope you.
Stay guarded, always.
Move to right here. Sword of Justice these fools. Then we'll refresh our abilities. And we'll Sword of Justice again.
You are a distraction.
We'll Shield of Hope this buddy.
Defensive field activated.
And finish this dude off. And now we'll add Ataktia here. Melee for 2. That sucked. Horn toss this dude. And then we will medical retreat Maximus.
Stay vigilant.
And it would what if we did this? Moved everybody apart? I don't know if that's so smart. Does it have like an area attack? Yeah, let's try this. I think this might be come in handy right now.
That is wise.
I think that went really well. Alright.
Opponent's turn.
Now my opponent's gonna bring somebody beefy out. Or two small dudes. Oh, okay, this is trouble.
Your turn.
Should I Kokala versus a Kokala?
Calculate or contemplate.
Okay. So I'm gonna wanna Sword of Justice these dudes twice. And I can range this dude.
Gone.
I can range... Dude, we can hit him for 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And that's all without bringing out our own Kokala to hit for 3. Doot doot doot. Ooh, we can't afford Ready Wrangler Moth yet, no. Okay, 6 on the bridge. Kokala. Or Ursus Nectarvine and Fixer. It's kind of interesting. I've actually lost interest in having Ursus out there, because just not powerful enough. Maximus and Snarling would be interesting. That could get us up to 5.
Actions cannot be undone.
I think the first things first is move into this spot. I think we want to try to take out... Yeah, take out the Kokala if it's possible on this turn. So we'll move here. Then we will ranged attack this dude. And ranged attack
People
this
never
turn.
learn.
And then go back to you. Shield of Hope yourself.
We will
Sword of
hold
Justice
them
these
off.
two dudes. Then we'll refresh abilities. And we'll Sword of Justice again. And we will Shield of Hope this dude.
Defense first.
And somehow I can Sword of Justice again. Pretty cool. Oh, because I killed a dude. So then I'll refresh abilities. This is awesome. This combo is great. Okay, Shield of Hope this dude.
Use
Sword of
this
Justice this dude.
wisely.
The rival captain's health is at
No, I
50%.
noticed. I'm smoking that dude. Okay, so let's move. So he's got first strike. Targets don't fight back for the turn. That's not the same thing as does. Oh man, we're smoking this dude. Kokala hit for 3. Fixer, no, Maximus and Snarling would hit for 3. What I could do is put Maximus in a position to hit from here.
Like my battle mask?
Move
Little miscreant.
this way. Give ourselves some health. And we can still get the Snarling out for one more hit from this direction.
You have deployed 5 out of 6 crew on the
Oh my
field.
god, we smoked this dude.
Opponent's turn.
Okay, now trouble's gonna brew right now. Oh
Your
no!
turn.
Oh my gosh! Could you not afford your next crew? Oh my goodness. Let's get started. Let's get some. Yeah. Deadeye.
Who you need
I
gone?
need this guy gone.
Have you no morals?
Snarling, causing trouble.
The rival captain's health is low.
Relax.
I'm gonna go get the health instead. So move. Actually, what we can do, this is brilliant. Move somewhere we can shoot for sure. Even if it's low percentage. Ah, I can't quite see it. Ah, stop that. Okay, so we'll move here. This is brilliant. So we're gonna move here.
Tippy-toe
With the
time.
health. Ranged attack for nothing.
Do we need to fight?
But that should refresh his move.
Unit has
I know, but
already moved.
oh, so it whenever damage is okay. Whoops.
Who's next?
Oh, that's okay. You can get the other 3 health next turn. Have you attacked? And you've attacked? Do I have anybody else? A fixer I can bring in for 2 more. I should bring in Kokola for 3 to finish it. So
These paradoxes.
yes,
give
they surely do.
pause.
5. So we're gonna 2. Okay, so homeboy here. Shield of Hope you.
Defense first.
Shield of Justice you. Refresh abilities. Shield of Hope you.
Use
Use
this
that.
wisely.
Down
For
4 health.
justice.
I'll take the 2. I'll still take. I won't take damage back. 2 damage. Bring in Fixer to finish this off from like standing right here.
You've deployed the maximum number of crew on the field.
I'm good at this game now.
Noble hands choke.
They certainly
corruption.
do. Good point. We crushed that dude. We absolutely crushed those dudes. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna go up. Oh my god. Yes, up to level 6, I guess. Upward. We broke level 5. Got a bunch of dudes that went up in levels. So what happens when I get stuff in levels here? Unit mastery. I don't think it's really like making these guys more healthy or something. Just like it's like opening up cosmetics and stuff. Whatever. We crushed it. We absolutely crushed it. We'll see y'all next time for moon number 6. Let's go. All right, let's get started on analysis for Moon 5. In case it's not obvious, Exterior was my big gun this match. Really smoked everybody with that guy. Really moved around the moon really effectively. Broken Vengeance did a really great job from distance. Maximus, great job from distance. I mean, just everybody. The whole thesis of this team really came together in this run. I'm really proud of what we were going to do. I really thought we had a chance to win the whole thing, and really still kind of PO'd that we're not going to get a chance to see this group as it stood go through to the next moon. Looking at the overall, the average scores, you know, Fixer really scored really effectively. You know, Exterior, I think this is not a fair way to look at it, right? Like, the total is much more fair way to look at things. Kind of interesting to see the first time that I feel like we had the same character on both sides of the fight at some point, so that's kind of interesting. And then let's go look at damage. Yeah, really intense amount of damage from Exterior. You know, it had a lot to do with just the perfect spacing of those swords. and the melee, and oh my goodness, the refresh of skill is just so choice. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that back too. Ugh, what a shame. Okay, well, next we'll do a quick analysis of the entire run and add the overall MVP for the entire run. Obvious for this moon that the MVP was Exterior, and let's see if we can see a trend, and hopefully we can get those same relics so we can keep kicking butt in the next run. So yeah, so I had one last set of graphs I wanted to look at, which was the overall moon, overall run analysis. And I thought I'd start here with the overall total action score. You know, early in the run, it seemed like Exterior was going to be a loser for the team, but I really figured out how to use Sword of Justice really effectively, and perhaps more importantly, Shield of Hope very effectively, very effective with that. And the relics that I had were, you know, super important because free boss actions, free captain actions, and the refresh of captain actions, man, that just looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm still reeling about not having that anymore. But we hadn't used Ursus Nectarvine in a couple of turns, and a couple of moons. I wonder whether that was going to end up biting us to keep holding on to that unit as we headed through the rest of the run. Maximus has so many points. I think that has to do with the fact that I brought him out early quite a lot. I'm not convinced that he is the second best unit that I had. I'd say Broken Vengeance was maybe perhaps a little better, and I only got a little bit of time with Deadeye. I thought he was really effective. Antios is my favorite melee unit, and I really love that. One unit I think it's obvious from my commentary that I would like to play with more is Ready Wrangler Ma. I just do really love the intangibles for that particular unit. The voice acting is pretty hilarious. That has nothing to do with points. Can't score points with voice acting, but I really enjoyed that character. So overall, pretty good, and obviously the big MVP for the entire run goes to Exterior. Really botched it in the first two moons, but, you know, kind of even score in Moon 3, but undeniably the captain was the best unit that I had in Moons 4 and 5, so I have to give the overall MVP to the captain, as expected. If I was going to give a captain outside of that, it would have to be Ursus Nectarvine, but you know, it's one of those things where it's like a first half of the season success story. Wonder whether it would have been a success in the second half. So, my biggest opponent, although Hurley was really a pain, I think that has a lot to do with me being bad at this and it being a captain that was around for a lot of the match. I'd say the character I really disliked the most was Tipu. I'd love to get that unit and try it out on my team and see how it works for me. So for the next analysis, real quick, we want to go look at skills and what skills were effective. I thought it might be really cool to see that in the run, you know, ranged attacks was really what we were heading to as a team, and it turned out to be a very successful aspect for the team. The Sword of Justice really made a big turnaround after hitting our own team for almost 35 points worth of points. Really sucky there, but finally kind of turned it around. I really think Shield of Hope had a chance to be more effective. You know, the way I was doing the points is it doesn't score if it doesn't get triggered and doesn't like actually create the block. So that's a debatable way of looking at it, because putting a bunch of hope on a character and then having them not get shot or hit, you know, that's actually affecting the way that I play with that character, making it more confident to move them around and stuff. So I could see that being one where it could actually be better in the long run. But you know, the biggest thing was that Sword of Justice really turned it around, and I really liked that a lot. I also got to be more careful with retaliates. I think I could do better there. And so that's the different actions that we took. Pretty cool to see all those stats. I think that's something that we wouldn't see on another YouTube channel. And then lastly, the overall damage caused by myself and the opponents in 5 moons worth of Exterior. Of course, he's going to be the most successful unit. Maximus with a ton of damage, Broken Vengeance, running around as a ranged success unit. Fixer, I love that Deadeye got in there. Detonia. Look at all those ranged units at the top of this list. Like, really effectively, a very ranged, focused team. I think that is something that I'm going to lean into in the future runs until I find another different like build that works effectively. So, okay, so I have one more graph I want to try out, and I'll be right back with that. Okay, one last one. I thought it would be cool to look at the ranged attack success since I built a ranged team and see whether or not I was getting fooled by the percentages that are being shown and how likely I am to succeed. And what I found was, yeah, it's pretty spot on. I guess I didn't have very many chances at this like 60% bucket area and managed to miss all of those. But, you know, like I feel like this curve looks pretty appropriate. I will say that you can't quite see it here, but the bad guys pretty much didn't miss in their ranged attack, so that was a little frustrating, especially because there's a dot here for 50% and a dot here for 30% where the bad guys didn't miss. Not very many ranged attacks by the bad guys, though, so overall, I think this was a really fun run, and thanks for sticking around and checking out all this analysis, and if you really liked it, please give a comment or a like or a share or anything like that. And if you want to see more Moonbreaker, let me know. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye.